How to think like a professional trader. Most people come to trading with the same question. How do professional traders think? They see others trading calmly, following rules, staying consistent, and they wonder why their own experience feels so chaotic. If you are a beginner, you may feel confused and overwhelmed. If you are intermediate, you may feel stuck and inconsistent. And even if you are advanced, you may still feel emotional at times. In this video, I want to explain how professional traders actually think. Not what they say on social media, not what looks good on screenshots, but how they think internally, from beginner level all the way to advanced. If you watch this video fully, you will understand how professionals approach the market, how their mindset evolves over time, and what you need to change mentally if you want long-term success. This is not about finding a secret strategy. It is about upgrading the way you think. If you are serious about trading psychology and long-term consistency, consider subscribing to Bull Mindset. This channel is focused on building traders who think clearly, trade calmly, and stay disciplined over time. Let us begin. The biggest difference between beginners and professional traders is not knowledge, it is thinking. Beginners think about money first. Professionals think about process first. A beginner asks, how much can I make from this trade? A professional asks, did I follow my rules correctly? This difference may sound small, but it changes everything. When you focus on money, emotions increase. When you focus on process, emotions reduce. Professional traders understand that money is a byproduct of good behavior, not the goal of each decision. At the beginner level, traders usually think in single trades. They care deeply about every trade. Every win feels exciting, every loss feels painful. This is natural. But professional traders do not think this way. They think in series of trades. They know that no single trade matters much. Only long-term execution matters. This shift from single trade thinking to series thinking is one of the most important mental upgrades in trading. Another key difference is how professionals view losses. Beginners see losses as failure. Professionals see losses as information. When a beginner loses, they feel frustrated, angry, or disappointed. When a professional loses, they stay neutral. They ask simple questions. Did the setup meet my rules? Did I manage risk properly? If the answer is yes, the loss does not bother them. Professional traders accept losses before they enter the trade. They do not hope to avoid them. This acceptance removes fear from decision-making. Another major difference is control. Beginners try to control outcomes. Professionals control behavior. Beginners think more analysis will give certainty. Professionals accept uncertainty. The market is uncertain by nature. No amount of analysis can change that. Professional traders stop fighting uncertainty. They work with it. They know they cannot control the market, but they can control risk. They can control position size. They can control discipline. This is how professionals stay calm. Now let us talk about thinking like a professional as you move from beginner to advanced. At the beginner stage, the main challenge is emotional awareness. Most beginners do not realize how emotional trading is. They believe they are logical, but emotions quietly drive decisions. Fear causes hesitation. Greed causes overtrading. Hope causes holding losers. Ego causes breaking rules. Professional thinking starts with awareness. You must notice your emotions without acting on them. Professionals do not eliminate emotions, they manage them. At the intermediate stage, the challenge becomes consistency. Many traders reach this stage. They know what to do. They understand risk. They have a strategy, but they still struggle to execute consistently. This is where professionals separate themselves. They follow the same rules in good times and bad times. They do not change behavior based on recent results. A professional trader does not trade differently after a win or a loss. This emotional stability is built through repetition and discipline. At the advanced stage, professionals simplify. They trade less, not more. They avoid unnecessary complexity. They remove distractions. Their thinking becomes quiet. They are not excited. They are not stressed. They are focused. This calm thinking is not talent. It is trained behavior. Let me give you a real trading example. Imagine two traders using the same setup. The market presents a valid trade. Trader A is thinking, this looks good. I need to make money today. Trader B is thinking, this meets my rules. Risk is defined. Trader A hesitates. They wait for confirmation. Price moves without them. Trader B executes calmly. Later, the trade goes against them. Trader A feels relief because they avoided a loss, then regret because the trade eventually wins. Trader B takes the loss calmly, knowing it was part of the plan. Over time, Trader B grows. Trader A stays emotional and inconsistent. Same setup, different thinking. Another example is position sizing. Beginners increase size when they feel confident. Professionals keep size constant. Professionals know confidence is dangerous in trading. Confidence can quickly turn into overconfidence. By keeping risk fixed, professionals protect themselves from emotional mistakes. Professional thinking is defensive, not aggressive. They focus more on survival than on winning. Now let us talk about mental frameworks professionals use. One important framework is probability thinking. Professionals think in probabilities, not predictions. They do not try to guess what the market will do next. They focus on whether the trade has an edge over time. This removes pressure from being right. Another framework is identity. Professionals do not see themselves as gamblers. They see themselves as operators, following a system. They are not attached to outcomes. They are attached to behavior. Identity drives action. If you see yourself as a disciplined trader, your decisions will align with that identity. Another framework is emotional neutrality. Professional traders aim to stay emotionally neutral. Not excited after wins, not depressed after losses. This does not mean they do not care. It means they do not react emotionally. They respond calmly. Now let us talk about practical mental exercises. One powerful exercise is pre-trade acceptance. Before entering a trade, clearly accept the loss. If the loss feels uncomfortable, reduce your risk. This one habit alone can transform your trading. Another exercise is post-trade evaluation. After every trade, evaluate execution, not outcome. Ask yourself if you followed your rules. This trains the brain to value discipline over money. Another exercise is trade journaling. Professionals journal not just trades, but emotions. They notice patterns in behavior. Awareness leads to control. Another key habit is routine. Professionals follow routines. Same preparation, same risk, same review process. Routine reduces emotional decision-making. Now let us slow down and bring everything together. Thinking like a professional trader is not about being smarter. It is about being calmer. It is about accepting uncertainty. It is about respecting risk. It is about focusing on process. Professional traders are not special people. They simply trained their thinking over time. If you are a beginner, focus on awareness. If you are intermediate, focus on consistency. If you are advanced, focus on simplicity. This is the natural evolution. If you commit to changing how you think, trading becomes clearer. You stop chasing, you stop forcing, you stop reacting, and that is when consistency begins. If this video helped you understand trading more deeply, consider subscribing to Bull Mindset. This channel is dedicated to trading psychology, discipline, and long-term thinking. Let me leave you with one final thought. The market does not reward emotion, it rewards discipline. Learn to think like a professional, and your results will eventually follow. Trade calmly, trade with discipline, and think long-term. I will see you in the next video.